thank you for watching. One of the concepts that I wanted to bring up was the concept of soloing and how we solo on the drum set. So there are many different ways of soloing, but if you think about it, one of the most basic ways of soloing, one of the ways that I was taught early on how to solo, was by just keeping time with your feet, with the bass drum and the hi-hat, and just soloing with your hands on top of the tom-toms, or the crash cymbals, or the riot, or the hi-hat. And I'm going to do a little bit of this type of soloing so you get an idea of what I'm talking about. I'm going to keep the time with the bass drum and the hi-hat going doom-ch, doom-ch, doom-ch. And then on top I'm going to solo with my hands on the various other drums. So here we go. This is one type of soloing that you can incorporate. It goes like this. So that's one way of soloing. Another way you can solo, another way of soloing that was invented by the drummer of the band Rush. His name is Neil Peart, and he does this solo every time they play a concert. And what he does is that he plays the beat. He keeps the beat similar way to what I was doing with the bass drum and the hi-hat, and he plays in a 6/8 time or 3/4 time, and he goes dum dum ch dum dum ch 1 2 3 1 2 3 dum dum ch dum dum ch dum dum ch, you know, and or dum ch dum ch dum ch dum ch. Either way is fine. And then what he does is at the end of every 8 beats or every 8th bar, he goes and accents like this, kind of like the soundtrack to Terminator. If you remember, it goes something like that. And I'm going to play a little bit of that type of soloing so you get an idea of how he solos and what I'm talking about here. So here we go. So that's another way of soloing. That's how Neil Peart from Rush solos. Every time he does a solo, he'll start with a long snare drum roll, and then he'll go into that beat, and then at the end he'll finish up by making some free soloing around the drum set. Finally, the last type of soloing that I wanted to talk about is when you're called by the band. Say you're playing a song, a pop song with a a rock beat or something, and they say your name and they say on the drums, and they'll call you within the song, and they'll start calling everybody. They say in the drums here's Alberto, or in the bass guitar and the guitar, and they'll start soloing. So I'm gonna solo like that a little bit so you get an idea what I'm talking about. I'm gonna play a regular beat for 8 bars, and then I'm gonna solo for about 8 bars, and then I'm gonna go back to the regular beat, as if I was playing a song, or I was in the song within the song setting. So I'm gonna do that for you so you get an idea of that type of soloing. So here we go. I'm gonna play a pop beat, a regular pop beat, and I'm gonna solo and then back to the beat. Here we go. So that's another way of soloing that we drummers do sometimes when we're playing in a song, like I said. And right there was something very simple, very short, but it can go on into a drum jam or something else that is incorporated into the show. So I just wanted to bring up the topic of soloing, and I hope you guys enjoyed that, and hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.